Good morning, students. I hope all of you are well. Children, practice for your periodic test. In this video, we will discuss about a few examples of your chapter Compound Interest. Before doing revision of compound interest, let us first try to understand what is interest. It is the additional money besides the original money paid by the borrower to the money lender, a bank, financial agency or individual, in lieu of money used by him. So what is principal? The money borrowed or the money lent is called principal. Amount is what? The sum of principal and the interest is called amount. Thus amount is equal to principal plus interest. Rate is, what is rate? So it is the interest paid on ₹100 for a specified period. Time, it is the time for which the money is borrowed. And simple interest, it is the interest calculated on the original money for time and rate. So formula for to find simple interest is principal into rate into time by 100. Now let us try to understand what is compound interest. At the end of first year or any other fixed period, if the interest occurred is not paid to the money lender but it is added to the principal, then this amount becomes the principal for the next year or any other fixed period, and so on. This process is repeated until the amount for the whole time is found. So the difference between the final amount and the original principal is called compound interest. Now let us revise some questions given in your example. Here example 2. Find the amount and the compound interest on ₹25,000 for 3 years at 12% per annum compounded annually. So here you see the principal for first year is 25,000. So first of all we have to calculate interest for first year. So interest for first year is equal to ₹25,000 into 12, that is the rate of interest, and for 1 year we are calculating, therefore into 1 by 100. So its value we are getting 3,000. Now amount after 1 year will be principal plus interest for 1 year. So it becomes 28,000, 25,000 plus 3,000. Now principal for second year is 28,000, therefore interest for second year will be 28,000 into 12 into 1 by 100. Since for each year we are finding, we are multiplying it by 1. So here 3,360. Now amount after 2 years is 28,000 plus 3,360, that is 31,360. Now principal for third year will be 31,360. Interest for third year, again we have to find the interest for 1 year. So we are getting 33,763.20. Now amount after 3 years will be, on adding the principal for third year and interest for third year, we are getting amount after third year, that is 35,123.20. So compound interest for 3 years will be final amount minus original principal, that is ₹35,123.20 minus 25,000. So our compound interest will be 10,123.20. So children, whenever you are solving the sum, never forget to write units. Now let us see one more example. Example 7. Calculate the difference between the compound interest and the simple interest on ₹12,000 at 9% per annum in 2 years. So here we are given with the principal 12,000, rate 9% per annum, and time 2 years. So simple interest for 2 years will be 12,000 into 9 into 2 by 100, that is rupees 2160 we are getting. Now for compound interest, we have to find principal for interest for each year. So here principal for first year we have 12,000. Interest for first year will be 12,000 into 9 into 1 by 100, that is 1080. Now amount after 1 year will be 12,000 plus 1080, that is 13,080, and principal for second year is 13,080. Now interest for second year will be 13,080 into 9 into 1 by 100. So here we are getting 1177.20. Therefore compound interest for 2 years will be interest after first year and interest after second year. In this way also you can find the compound interest. So that is 2257.20. Now we have to find the difference between the compound interest and simple interest. So difference between compound interest and simple interest in 2 years will be 2257.20 rupees minus rupees 2160. That we are getting answer as rupees 97.20. So in this way you can solve the question. Children, try to practice all the example questions. Now let us see one more example. Example 12. Sulekha deposits rupees 8,000 in a bank every year in the beginning of the year at 10% per annum compound interest. Now calculate the amount due to her at the end of 3 years. Also find her gain in 3 years. So principal for first year we have 8,000, rate 10%, therefore interest for first year will be rupees 8,000 into 10 into 1 by 100, that is rupees 800. So amount after 1 year will be principal plus interest, that is rupees 8,800. Now money deposited at the beginning of second year is equal to rupees 8,000, therefore principal for second year will be 8,800 plus 8,000, that is 16,800. Now interest for second year will be 16,800 into 10 into 1 by 100, so that is 1,680. Now amount after 2 years will be 16,800 plus 1680, that is 18,480. Now money deposited at the beginning of third year will be 8,000. So principal for the third year will be 18,480 plus this 8,000, that is 26,480. So interest for the third year will be 26,480 into 10 into 1 by 100, that is rupees 2,648. So amount after 3 years will be here 26,480 plus 2,648, that is equal to 29,128. Now the amount due to Sulekha at the end of 3 years, this much she is getting. Now money deposited by Sulekha in 3 years is 3 times. In the beginning of years he has deposited 8,000, that is 24,000. So gain of Sulekha in 3 years will be 29,128 minus rupees 24,000, that is rupees 5,128. This is the gain of Sulekha in 3 years. Thank you, children. You keep revising the example questions and exercise questions of PT portion. Try to practice all the multiple choice questions given in your book. Thank you. Have a nice day.